Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Today we explore Stoicism's perspective on personal growth. We're diving into the 7 enemies that challenge us, but also teach us valuable lessons. Stay tuned until the end for a special Stoic practice that can turn these obstacles into stepping stones for your personal development journey. Before we begin, I would appreciate if you liked the video so that you can help me to continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Enemy number 1, complacency. Complacency is a subtle yet formidable enemy that often creeps in when we least expect it. In the realm of Stoicism, it's seen as a barrier to personal growth and development. This isn't about constant dissatisfaction with where we are. Rather, it's about recognizing the potential for growth in every situation. Imagine you've been in the same job for several years. You're comfortable, the work is familiar, and there's no immediate challenge pushing you to grow. This is where complacency can settle in. It's like sitting in a cozy armchair that's so comfortable you never want to leave. But just outside the door is a world full of opportunities waiting for you to step up and engage. This is where the wisdom of Seneca comes into play. He said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." What this means is that the comfort zone we're in, while safe, often holds us back from achieving greater things. The difficulty doesn't lie in the task ahead, but in our hesitation to take the first step. Now think about your own life. Perhaps you've been thinking about learning a new skill or starting a side project. The initial steps might seem daunting, but that's the complacency talking. The Stoic approach would be to embrace this challenge, recognizing that growth and discomfort often go hand in hand. Another practical aspect of combating complacency is in our personal relationships. It's easy to take long-term relationships for granted, falling into a pattern of predictability and routine. Here, Stoicism teaches us the value of continuous effort and renewal in relationships. It's about breaking the cycle of comfort to explore new ways of connecting and understanding each other. The fight against complacency is also a daily practice. It's choosing to wake up each morning with the intention to be better than you were yesterday. It's about setting goals, however small, and taking consistent steps towards them. This might mean choosing a challenging project at work, or even just dedicating time each day to a personal hobby or interest. In essence, overcoming complacency is about daring to step out of the comfort zone and embrace the potential for growth that lies just beyond. Remember, as Seneca implied, the greatest challenges are often those we haven't yet had the courage to face. So, ask yourself, what have you been avoiding because it seems difficult? That just might be your next opportunity for growth. Enemy number 2, desire for external validation. The desire for external validation is a deeply ingrained aspect of human nature. In the context of Stoicism, this craving for approval and recognition from others is viewed as a significant obstacle to true personal fulfillment and growth. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our internal values and judgments rather than seeking validation from external sources. Consider the modern workplace. It's a common scenario where one might constantly seek approval or recognition from colleagues or superiors. This can manifest in always wanting positive feedback, needing to be in the spotlight during meetings, or feeling dejected when someone else's work is praised. While recognition is important, an overdependence on it can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth, where your happiness and sense of achievement are dictated by others' opinions. This brings to mind a powerful quote by Epictetus. "If you tie your well-being to the opinions of others, you are no longer in control." This Stoic wisdom encourages us to detach our sense of self-worth from external validation. It's not about disregarding feedback or recognition, but about not letting them define your sense of self-worth. Now, let's consider the world of social media, which can be a battleground for those seeking external validation. Every like, comment, and share can become a measure of personal value. It's easy to fall into the trap of measuring your worth by the number of followers or likes you have. But Stoicism teaches us that true worth comes from how we align our actions with our values, not from the fleeting and often superficial approval of the online crowd. In personal relationships, this quest for external validation can also be problematic. It might show up as constantly seeking reassurance from a partner or changing oneself to fit into an ideal image. Stoicism guides us to find validation from within, cultivating self-acceptance and inner confidence. So, how do we combat this desire for external validation? It starts with self-awareness. Acknowledge when you're seeking external approval and ask yourself why. Reflect on your values and whether your actions are aligned with them. Remember, it's about finding a balance between appreciating external recognition and not being dependent on it for your self-esteem. Another practical step is to cultivate self-reliance. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, but rather developing confidence in your judgment and decisions. It's about being comfortable with who you are, regardless of others' opinions. Overcoming the desire for external validation is a journey towards self-empowerment. It's about realizing that the most important validation comes from within, not from the outside world. As Epictetus suggests, true freedom and happiness lie in focusing on what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, and your values. Enemy number 3. Fear of failure. The fear of failure is a universal challenge deeply rooted in our psyche. Stoicism offers a unique perspective on this fear, viewing it not as a barrier, but as an essential part of personal growth and development. This Stoic approach involves reframing our understanding of failure, seeing it not as a defeat, but as a vital learning experience. Imagine you're a budding entrepreneur about to launch your first business. The fear of this venture failing can be overwhelming. This fear often leads to paralysis, preventing you from taking that crucial first step. But Stoicism teaches us that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, eloquently stated, "Our actions may be impeded, but there can be no impeding our intentions or dispositions, because we can accommodate and adapt. The mind adapts and converts to its own purposes the obstacle to our acting." This philosophy encourages us to view each setback not as a stop sign, but as a detour to a different path or an opportunity to learn and adapt. For example, in the world of sports, an athlete might face numerous injuries and defeats. Rather than viewing these setbacks as failures, they can be seen as chances to learn, grow, and come back stronger. In everyday life, this concept can be applied to something as simple as learning a new skill, like playing a musical instrument or a new language. The initial struggles and the inevitable mistakes shouldn't be seen as failures, but as integral steps in the learning process. Another key aspect of overcoming the fear of failure is to redefine what success means to you. In a Stoic sense, success is about doing your best with what you have control over, rather than the outcome itself. This could mean changing how you measure success in your personal and professional life, focusing on your efforts and growth rather than just the end results. To further combat the fear of failure, practicing mindfulness can be incredibly effective. Being present in the moment, acknowledging your fears, and understanding that failure is a natural part of the human experience can help mitigate these anxieties. This mindfulness, a Stoic practice, helps you to detach from the outcome and focus on the process. Ultimately, overcoming the fear of failure is about embracing it as a teacher. It's about understanding that every attempt, successful or not, enriches your experience and wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of their significance. By changing our perspective on failure, we can free ourselves from its fear and open up a world of possibilities for personal growth. Enemy number 4, short-term pleasures. In today's fast-paced world, the lure of short-term pleasures is stronger than ever. This can manifest in myriad forms, from binge-watching TV series to overindulging in junk food. Stoicism, however, offers a compelling counter-narrative to this trend, emphasizing the importance of self-discipline and the pursuit of long-term satisfaction over fleeting pleasures. Consider the phenomenon of impulse shopping. It's a typical Saturday, and you find yourself scrolling through online shopping sites. The excitement of purchasing something new is undeniable, and the ease of just a few clicks makes it all too tempting. However, this short-lived joy often leads to buyer's remorse. It's a classic example of choosing a temporary pleasure that doesn't contribute to long-term happiness or well-being. Musonius Rufus, a lesser-known but highly influential Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is the sign of an uneducated person to blame others when he is doing badly. The educated person blames himself. The wise person blames neither others nor himself." This statement is particularly relevant in the context of short-term pleasures. It's not about assigning blame for our indulgences, but rather about recognizing and taking responsibility for our choices. In contrast to the fleeting satisfaction of short-term pleasures, Stoicism advocates for the joy found in personal growth and self-improvement. Imagine you're learning to play a musical instrument. The initial stages are challenging, and the temptation to give up and revert to more comfortable activities is high. However, the fulfillment gained from mastering a difficult piece is incomparable and long-lasting. In the realm of personal relationships, the Stoic approach to short-term pleasures is equally insightful. Relationships require effort and patience. The initial exhilaration of a new relationship might fade, but Stoicism teaches us that true joy comes from the deep understanding and connection developed over time. To integrate this Stoic principle into daily life, consider setting long-term goals and reflecting on how your daily actions align with these objectives. It's about making conscious choices that contribute to these goals, rather than being swayed by the allure of short-term gratifications. Moreover, practicing mindfulness can help in identifying moments when you're tempted by short-term pleasures and remind you of your long-term aspirations. It's about being present in the moment and making choices that align with your deeper values. Overcoming the temptation of short-term pleasures is a journey towards self-discipline and long-term fulfillment. As Musonius Rufus implies, it's about taking responsibility for our choices and focusing on what truly brings lasting happiness and personal growth. By doing so, we can cultivate a life that is not only fulfilling in the moment, but also meaningful in the long run. Enemy number 5, lack of self-reflection. In the journey of personal growth, one of the most subtle yet significant obstacles is the lack of self-reflection. It's akin to navigating a ship at sea without ever checking your compass or position. Stoicism, with its deep emphasis on wisdom and virtue, regards self-reflection as a cornerstone for personal development. Now, let's bring this into a more tangible reality. Consider the world of professional development. In a fast-paced work environment, it's easy to get caught up in the daily grind without taking a step back to reflect on your progress, goals, and behaviors. Without this introspection, you might miss out on opportunities for growth or continue down unproductive paths. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, aptly noted, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, if thou wilt ever dig." This quote underscores the value of looking inward to find the true essence of personal growth and happiness. Self-reflection isn't merely about pondering over your day. It's an active process of examining your thoughts, actions, and motivations to align them more closely with your core values. In the context of personal relationships, lack of self-reflection can lead to repeated patterns of behavior that hinder deeper connections. For example, if you find yourself consistently facing the same issues in relationships, it might be time to reflect on the common denominator, you. This isn't about self-blame, but about understanding your part in these dynamics and learning from them. One practical method to incorporate self-reflection into your daily routine is keeping a journal. This doesn't have to be a lengthy process. Even a few minutes each day to jot down your thoughts, experiences, and feelings can make a significant difference. This practice can help you identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, leading to greater self-awareness and growth. Furthermore, meditation can be a powerful tool for self-reflection. It allows you to quiet the mind and focus inward, providing clarity and insight that might be overlooked in the hustle of daily life. In essence, the lack of self-reflection is a formidable enemy of personal growth because it keeps us from truly understanding ourselves and our place in the world. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, the journey inward is where we find the wellspring of good, the source of wisdom, virtue, and personal growth. By cultivating a habit of self-reflection, we can navigate life with greater awareness, purpose, and fulfillment. Enemy number 6, resisting change. Resisting change is a natural human tendency, yet it stands as a significant barrier to personal growth and development. Stoicism, with its focus on embracing reality and cultivating resilience, offers a profound perspective on dealing with change. This philosophy encourages us to see challenge not as an enemy, but as an inevitable, often beneficial aspect of life. To illustrate this, let's look at the professional sphere. Imagine you're comfortable in your current job position, but there's an opportunity for a promotion that would require learning new skills and stepping out of your comfort zone. The prospect of change can be daunting, potentially leading you to resist and stay in your current role. However, this resistance to change limits your professional growth and the expansion of your capabilities. Heraclitus, a pre-Socratic philosopher whose ideas influenced Stoicism, famously said, "Change is the only constant in life." This highlights the Stoic belief that change is not just inevitable, but also a fundamental part of our existence. By resisting change, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow and evolve. In everyday life, change can be as simple as a change in routine or as significant as moving to a new city or starting a new relationship. The resistance often stems from fear of the unknown or attachment to comfort and familiarity. However, each change brings with it new opportunities and experiences that contribute to our personal growth and understanding of the world. To integrate this Stoic approach into your life, start by acknowledging your resistance to change. Understand that this resistance is often rooted in fear and uncertainty. Reflect on past changes in your life and how they have led to personal growth and new opportunities. This can help in gradually shifting your perspective on change. Another practical step is to actively put yourself in situations where you must adapt. This could be as simple as changing your daily routine or taking up a new hobby. These experiences build resilience and flexibility, essential qualities for personal growth. Resisting change is a significant obstacle to personal growth because it keeps us locked in our comfort zones, inhibiting our development and adaptation. As Heraclitus implies, change is not just a part of life, but the essence of it. By learning to embrace change, we open ourselves to new experiences, challenges, and opportunities for growth, making our lives richer and more fulfilling. Enemy number 7, negating physical health. Negating physical health is often overlooked in the pursuit of personal growth, yet it is a crucial component. Stoicism emphasizes the harmony of mind and body, advocating for the care of physical health as a foundation for mental and emotional well-being. This holistic approach recognizes that negating physical health can hinder our ability to think clearly, manage emotions, and pursue our goals effectively. Picture a scenario in the workplace. You're working on a significant project with tight deadlines. The stress leads to sleepless nights, skipped meals, or reliance on fast food. While it might seem like you're dedicating yourself fully to the task, this neglect of physical health can lead to decreased productivity, impaired decision-making, and a general sense of burnout. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, advised, "A sound mind in a sound body will be a short but full description of a happy state in this world." This quote encapsulates the Stoic view that mental and physical health are deeply interconnected. By neglecting physical health, you're not just harming your body, but also your mind. Consider physical exercise. Regular physical activity is not just about staying fit or looking good. It's about maintaining a level of physical health that supports mental clarity and emotional stability. Exercise has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and boost cognitive function, all of which are essential for personal growth. To incorporate this Stoic principle into your life, it's important to establish a balanced routine that includes regular physical activity, proper nutrition, and adequate rest. This doesn't mean striving for perfection or following a strict regimen. It's about creating a sustainable lifestyle that supports both your physical and mental well-being. Mindfulness practices can also be beneficial. Being mindful about your physical health involves listening to your body's needs, whether it's rest, nutrition, or movement. This awareness helps you make choices that are in harmony with your health and overall well-being. In summary, neglecting physical health is a significant enemy of personal growth because it undermines the very foundation upon which our mental and physical well-being is built. As Seneca suggests, a sound body contributes to a sound mind, creating a state of balance that is essential for personal development and happiness. By prioritizing your physical health, you're not just taking care of your body, but also nurturing your capacity for growth, resilience, and fulfillment. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the intricate landscape of self-improvement and Stoic philosophy. As promised earlier, let's dive into a powerful Stoic practice that could help you in your personal growth: the evening reflection. Every evening, take a few moments to reflect on your day. Ask yourself 3 key questions. What did I do well today? Where did I falter? What can I improve upon tomorrow? This practice helps to cultivate self-awareness and align your actions with your core Stoic values. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. What other personal development enemies have you encountered? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. You can now join our exclusive Stoic Bond community. Becoming a member unlocks a host of benefits designed to enhance your journey with us. You'll receive priority responses to your comments, making your voice heard louder and clearer. You'll be recognized with a special member badge, proudly displayed next to your name on our channel page. But that's not all. As a member, your name will be featured at the end of each video, celebrating your contribution to our collective growth. I also want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who already became members of our community after the last video. Your ongoing support, engagement, and insights are incredibly appreciated and are a major driving force behind the continuous improvement and growth of our channel. Joining our community is more than just accessing perks. It's about forging a deeper connection with a global network of like-minded individuals. It's about growing together, learning from each other, and supporting one another on our Stoic journeys. So don't wait. Click the join button, become a part of our Stoic community, and let's embark on this journey of growth and empowerment together. Remember, overcoming these enemies is key to your journey of self-improvement. Keep challenging complacency, seeking internal validation, embracing change, and caring for your whole self. Personal growth is an ongoing adventure. Embrace it with the wisdom of Stoicism.